from a neutral standpoint. So first, as this is the video recording and we want to get it established, where we are, who we are, and what we're going to dialogue about. All right?
Yeah.
So as Charles Leander, life awareness coach, life purpose in everything we do, everything we see, everything we come to understand, day by day, in every way, we're trying to get better. All right? So, focus of point of topic. We talked earlier, and we wanted to talk about what you sent me. And
okay, so which one you're talking about?
the I am.
Okay, yeah. So that was it's in reference to Saint Germain.
Okay.
This famous saint.
Okay.
I mean, I've never really done my research on Saint Germain, but what they talked about in that video is the whole presence of God when you say I am in whatever you're talking about. When you talk about yourself, the I am of you, those words, just like in the Bible when God said, I am that I am, those are God's words. So even when a human says them, it's representing you're focusing on the God within. So that's what that video basically spoke about, is how to recognize the God within self.
Okay.
And for everybody to recognize it in them. Because, we're a reflection of the Almighty Creator.
So in a point of reference, in the Bible, you just said in the Bible when God said, I am that I am. Do you know what the revelation of the words was pertaining to, or what it was directed towards?
That God is everything to me, that's what it represents.
No, in the
I
Bible.
am and that I exist.
Right, understood.
So we have to be in existence here. We have to be in the moment. And the best ways to do that is to eliminate distractions of the world and focus mostly on figuring out the I am of self. Because when I tell myself that I am great, by me saying those words to me, it kind of makes me feel like I'm opening up some power inside by just me saying that. It builds the confidence.
So we're ready for the dialogue of the I am. I'm sorry to cut you, but I want to have a point of reference because we said it was spoken in the Bible, that God spoke these words to.
Yeah. It was like, I think it was Moses.
That's what I want to get to.
But like I said, I don't like to focus too much on that because I don't know all the details of that. I focus on the message. I'm just focused on, yeah, you know what I mean? Because I don't know who said this, that, or this person did this.
And I just want and I just want to have the basics. Right. I just want to have the basics that maybe that was the first time those words was revealed to an individual. Whether it was Moses on Mount Sinai when he revealed
in the Old Testament.
Yeah, and the words were, he said to God speaking to him, who should I say that sent me? And the words that was revealed to him or said to him was, I am that I am.
So to me, it makes me feel like that if they say, if they're asking, just based off what you say, whether it's right or wrong, we don't, you know what I mean? We're just giving perspective.
We're just giving a perspective on the quote. Okay.
Based on what you said, when he said that I am, if they ask where this message is coming from, to me that sounds like he's telling Moses to reflect my message through you. So it's like we have that in us. So it's the connection between God and the God within that will give the clear message. So to me, that's what it sounds like it means, because I am that I am, he's saying it twice. So it's almost like God's saying it through himself because we are God. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, it just makes me feel like that's kind of like that touches on, or that's like a message within a message. So we want you to express to the world where you got the message from, but I want you to learn where you got the message from at the same time, like type thing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
No, but that's good, and that's the ground root that I want to touch on, and it could even go back further because, as we know, the original language that it was translated from was either Hebrew, Greek, or Latin. So we're not going to go that far because we don't have a Latin or the Bible. We're just saying, I am that I am.
So just keeping it simple, like just focusing on the part that where it says.
I'm speaking loud so the mic can pick up. So it's not I'm yelling at you. No.
Yeah, no problem. When you speak in and you say I am, and when you say, whatever you say after that, you'll manifest that. Even if you say I am not that good, or I am weak, if you say that to yourself, then you're gonna be that. So that's just the recognition, the whole I factor. You know what I mean? Like you have to know the self. You have to know what is within you that you should recognize to bring to the forefront of you in order to be in the most, joyous state at all times. So that's where the whole, the Buddhism and the higher mind and the Buddha mind, to be able to get to that point. These are some of the characteristics or personal, not mantras, but just things, reminders that people should do in order to keep their high esteem, in my opinion. And that's lessons that we need to learn. I think we all need to learn. So that video where I sent you, the I Am video, it's just the main idea is to learn that lesson.
What was the title of the video again? It was based on a saint.
The I Am Discourses, I think it's called.
Okay.
From Saint Germain.
From Saint Germain.
So there's
okay.
different parts that I sent you, but there was a whole audiobook too.
Okay.
And yeah. It's
Well, as soon as you
dope.
sent it to me, it just reiterated the principles that I've already incorporated in my spiritual attainment.
Yeah.
So when I saw
You're
it,
already hip.
yeah, I'm already hip, but not to Saint, whatever his name you just said.
Saint Germain.
Saint Germain. I'm gonna remember it, Saint Germain. But I want to research who the saint is that is relaying that. And I'll do that on my own time.
Yeah.
But with the I Am proclamation and what it said in the video resonated and reiterated for me. Like I said, because it's some of the principles that I already do, and it was taught to me by my mother. And when she was bringing it to my attention, it was at a young age. We were children, and we was like, okay, I am strong, I am composed, I am relaxed, I am happy, I am prosperous, I am successful, and you hear it, but your response to me in the text was, how do you enact it? How do you put it into principle? That's really sparks my interest. So for me to come here, make sure I come and have this dialogue in reference to I Am, to relay back to an audience, to you, to whoever's listening, how I've learned. So it might not work for everybody, but it's something that has worked for me, and God willing, it can work for others.
So it's about, I guess, discovering universal exercises that can work for everybody.
Right.
So I think that's where the whole Christ method comes into play, to where Christ played on, I don't want to use played as if it was taken away from his divine and divinity, but played on their own faith and their own thoughts and their own everything. And he used what they had inside, like as if look inside yourself. He's taught them how to look inside themselves and bring it out of themselves. Bring that rejuvenated spirit out. So that's why I think in that method, it could be universal, and it doesn't matter if you're Buddhist, it doesn't matter if you're Hindu, it doesn't matter if you're Muslim, Christian, Catholic, because whatever you have inside, that's what Jesus Christ was talking about. He wanted to pull out of you. You see what I'm saying? So, and that's why I think that method is the dopest.
It's very deep. It's very deep. It's simply articulated. And even if you want to reference the Bible, scripture to verse and say this is what it was said, how do you apply it in your life to make it applicable? And when you say I am strong,
see, when you just said, as soon as you said that word, you can feel it. You know what I mean? Because that's a personal word. Because you feel I. So I is personal to every person. When you say I'm feeling the I too.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So
now here's where our distinction is going to make a little bit more of a difference practically, like in real practical sense of application. Because we see everyday people out there going, you ain't shit, you ain't this, I ain't going nowhere, I ain't doing this. They're using I am in a whole different context, in layman terms. I'm gonna drink this weed, I'm gonna drink this weed, I'm gonna smoke this weed, I'm gonna drink this liquor, I'm gonna do all these other things that it's not like you can't do it and overcome it, but you use it as a stopping block, or it's gonna hold you there.
Yeah.
Whether it's I'm gonna have this drink and that's all I'm gonna do, or I'm gonna smoke this weed and I'm gonna just be high, versus seeing it as something to either amplify your awareness, see it as something as a relaxing mode or relaxation mechanism, whatever it is,
Using it as an aid
using it as an aid
instead of abusing it.
instead of abusing it. But once you put that I am, or I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't get no job, I can't make no money, I can't get no good girlfriend, you know? And that's the practicality in real world terms, to me. And that's where I'm trying to get people from A level to B level to C level to say, okay, we're not gonna just start and go boom, meditation, I am strong. You know? Because
No,
that's
I
the way
feel
I
what
was
you're saying.
that's what I was taught.
So you're
you
trying
know?
to come up with ways to get the point across to people. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and by you even asking the question opens that window to get them to realize when I say I am strong, it's not just a mantra. It's not just a repetition of words. It's not just saying, okay, well, there go 500 pounds. I am strong. I'm gonna go lift it.
Yeah. But
There's
you're
a-
gonna give if you have that mindset, even if you can't lift it, you'll give it your best effort to try to, and that's all that matters at the end of the
And
day.
you might
right?
not live 500, but you might live 499.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like to go back to what you were saying about people saying I am negative things.
Mhm.
I mean, like I saw something where they were talking about how that's just like a radio station. When you're trying to find a signal of a radio station.
Hold on, before you get to
Yeah.
the frequency, 'cause that's
Yeah, yeah.
frequency. I'm gonna check the.
Facts, man.
Yeah, make sure.